All right, we are here at the Larry H. Miller Megaplex Theater Complex. As you can see, got some construction going on over there, some new apartments and some new condos. Just over there, you can see painting on parking slots. This used to be the former, well, this is the former site of Geneva Steel Plant. They had the Geneva Steel Plant was actually built in the very late 30s, opened in the very early 40s, and at one point provided the United States 60% of the nation's steel. And if you recall, the very early 1940s, America was at war. It was attacked. Pearl Harbor was attacked in 1941, December 7th, then we declared war on Japan, and in turn Germany declared war on us. And this place actually provided the majority of the steel at the time. Okay, I just wanted to show this. This is one of the big old smelting pots from the Geneva Steel Plant. I just think this is awesome because I actually have the picture of this sitting closer to that direction, just sitting on its side. And I'll go ahead and show you the picture right now. Now that picture was taken about 2 years ago, and shortly after I took that picture, you can see in the background where all that smoke is coming up. That's another plant out there, but just where you see big old huge dirt mounds. This smelting pot was laying on its side just over there for a year and a half, almost 2 years, so almost the entire time from when I took that picture until just now. I didn't even know that smelting pot was set up for here at all. I thought this whole little section right here, I thought that was going to be a fountain, to tell you the truth. Now all these buildings, these are all brand new pretty much. I'll go ahead and share a link to the last video I filmed in this place. I think I filmed that one about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, where I was just driving and just filming and put some music on in the background. Sorry for the wind noise, but these buildings are all pretty much new. My wife and I have been going to this theater for a few years now. I think this place has been open about 3 years now, and for the longest time it was the only thing here on this property. And you got some more places just open on this other side. This is all that is open so far, but more businesses are planning to be open pretty soon. Empty store. Rocket Fizz looks like this just opened up. You can see Darth Vader, Moana, Buddy the Elf, Yoda, just right here. So soda pop and candy shop. So it looks like there's also some toys in there too. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. A couple more storefronts just over here. And just on the other side is possibly one of my most favorites burger joints in the entire world. Chubby's. Well, this location actually just opened up. There's a location in Pleasant Grove, American Fork, right around that area. And I believe that this might be the second or third location that is open currently. And oh man, I tell you what, it's so good. But if anybody ever makes it to Utah, definitely should try this out. And as you can see, a lot of this open land is still either under construction or still kind of in the planning phase. And I say kind of in the planning phase because across the street over there, they have the streets laid out and the street names up. They're just trying to figure out what else they're going to put there. From what I can understand, they are going to be putting more mixed retail housing developments over here, like That's kind of the popular thing over here in Utah, where they would have a building where the bottom of the building is actually like a few storefronts and the rest of the building is like apartment complexes. It's kind of the new thing, kind of the popular thing here in the area. And you'll see a lot of stuff like this. Well, you got the street signs, the 600 North or 650 North and Furnace Road. You'll see a lot of signs like that where they reference a steel plant. And like I said earlier on in this video, this is the site of a former steel plant. Like I said, it provided the United States with 60% of the steel, because at the time in the 40s and 50s, this was all still kind of open land. Still kind of is nowadays. And as you can see, Cauldron Road and Furnace Road, 730 North, 730 East, with a stop sign. Well, it's facing the opposite direction, but there's no road coming from that direction. Just to show you how open it is still. You can see this is fairly new road right here, and people can still, obviously, as you can see, people can still access the road. This is one of the ways to get out of the complex, actually. And as you can see coming up here, sorry, I'm kind of in between two lanes, some construction of some new housing development still going on over here. Again, this was all at one point open field. Got some completed projects over here. And I think the majority, actually all of them, all the projects, all the construction still going on, is going on the west side of the road. And it looks like all the eastern side is complete. I also just kind of wanted to film right around this area, because when I went to go take that video or that picture of the of that smelting pot, this Maverick gas station and the Starbucks, neither of them were even there. But neither were even some of these buildings over here. But this right here is actually still an open field, and it was right about here. Let's see. Yeah, kind of where like this water starts up right here, and over to like, you see like a little rock right there, or not really a rock, a little rock, but a bigger one. Let's do this rock right here to about where the water starts up is right about where that smelting pot was when I took that picture. And I think if I come over here, I think I took that picture from about this angle or so. I just tell you what, just has changed a lot since moving here. This new complex right over here, another ode to the past, with it being a former steel plant over here. This place is actually called the Alloy at Geneva. Typical steel plant stuff. Also, when I went to go take that picture, a lot of this little complex, was still pretty empty. The Dairy Queen, it was here and open for operation at the time. But that's this building over here. Let's see here. This Smart Pediatric Dentistry, that was not yet open. The Happy Dragon Express, I don't think was open quite yet. No, correction. Happy Dragon was open, but Anytime Fitness was closed. That was not yet open. There's a little Great Harvest Bread over there. That was still open. And I think that was pretty much, well, obviously, Geneva Road, all those other places across the street, they were all pretty much open already. As you can tell, because a lot of them were actually older buildings. Well, I'd like to thank you everybody for watching this video. I know it's not very often when I actually do a video, but I thank you nonetheless. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and hit that notification bell, because it lets you know when I post a new video. Thank you very much. I'll talk to y'all later.